may not hurt them all that badly.
Well, look, Joe Dumars made the statement when their season ended last year. Expect changes.
Right.
They didn't have major changes in personnel during the offseason. They made a change with the coach, Flip Saunders to Michael Curry. I think this Iverson deal was being discussed during the offseason. They couldn't iron out the details. The season started. The Nuggets realized they needed to make a change. And I think the Pistons, I don't like the word stale because they've been to 6 straight Eastern Conference Finals. It's hard to be stale when you've been that successful. But maybe they needed an injection of attitude. And Iverson certainly brings a different attitude than Chauncey Billups. Brook Lopez off the fake and unable to hit on the fadeaway.
And with that comes that risk also of Joe Dumars bringing Iverson in with his temperament and the style of play.
Walter Herman is off the mark. Dueling penetration. Beats Stuckey. Good help by Brown. Kick out for E, who's back in there. Ball fake. And E. Gianleon. You know, he had this Dirk Nowitzki tag with him when he came into the NBA. And on the offensive end, there are times where you see that comparison, where he can put it on the floor, that straight pull-up jumper, and his ability to find the rim. Obviously, the game is not polished on the offensive side like Dirk Nowitzki, but Dirk struggled as a rookie. People forget. Beyond dueling, doesn't go, rebounded by Prince.
No, there are similarities in terms of certain moves. I will give you that. But, you know, he's young. He's got a long way to go in this league. And you're right. You're comparing him against one of the better 7-footers to play kind of a forward position, if you will.
Jason Maxiell, no. Rebounded by Lopez. Keon dueling. In transition, Pistons get back. It's dueling, Carter, E, Simmons, and Lopez for the Nets. The lob dueling underneath. And a tough angle. Keon made that a tougher play than it had to be. Probably should have backed it out after he didn't have that initial look.
And that's what the Pistons do to you. They lull you to sleep almost, and you think you have something going that's easy, and they close it up in a hurry.
Second unit here for the Pistons other than Tayshaun Prince. It's Kwame Brown, former #1 pick back in 2001. And Lawrence Frank has taken a timeout with 9:14 to play in this first half. Pistons lead the Nets 30-16. They're on a 21-6 run.
We sitting here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice. I mean, listen, we're talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We're talking about practice. I'm going to do whatever the coach wants ball court. He give me an assignment, I'll just try to carry it out to the fullest.
Even practice?
Practice?
Right.
We talking about practice?
That was tremendous. Tremendous timing from Joe Dumars. And
not bad by Iverson.
Not bad by Iverson either. People don't realize that, you know, in our production meetings, we have similar conversations, and our producer, Frank DeGray, says, going to need you out about 10 minutes early to do some rehearsal. And then Jimmy says, rehearsal? Rehearsal? We're talking about rehearsal? I don't need rehearsal. Rehearsal? Rehearsal? Rehearsal.
Absolutely. Didn't you see me walking into the building tonight in the open?
Rehearsal? Rehearsal?
Yes. We don't need that. You don't need that. You're better than that, as the saying used to go.
30-16, Pistons leading the Nets. I actually think Mark Jackson copyrighted that, so you now owe him $4. Carter to the hoop, and he went down hard. Vince Carter is still on the floor as the Pistons are operating 5-on-4. Carter now gets up. Battle for the loose ball. Kwame Brown's got it, and a foul called underneath.
And don't take this the wrong way, because when a player goes down like that, Vince Carter holding his head, probably the best thing you want to see if it's just an elbow or a hit across the head, and because he got the knee against the head. So, I mean, absent it being very seriously, when you see a guy laying there, the first thing I always think of is ankles and knees, which can really set you back in this game.
So the foul called on E, his second personal. Kwame Brown operating on the interior.